I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, I'd like to take this chance to apologize to absolutely nobody. The double champ does what the he wants.
About to go stupid again. She out the roof of the bitch.
What's up, guys? This is the All or Nothing Show. We're back again, and we're missing a camaraderie, a hombre, Griffin, but we do
Rest
have
in peace. No.
Brock, one of the boys, and we have a new guy.
We got a new boy.
New boy, TRICK2G. And obviously, it's a little different on this show. We won't be probably doing a drink review because we've already cracked, or at least I've already cracked into mine.
Oh, I'll
Yeah,
on
so
I'll give it a slow.
Drinking Silver 3D, which is like strawberry lemonade, pretty good. But we wanted to bring Trick on and talk about the life of streaming, gaming, and for real. After asking the Instagram question or whatever on the stories, a lot of people were more interested on, I guess, your startup, like how you started and got to where you are. And
That's
you
what I was wondering too, because
I'm sure you really don't know.
I was gonna say I roughly know Trick, but I don't like super know. Mm-hmm. So I've gotten to know you a lot more the past 2-3 months or so. But even before then, I'm like I have an idea, but it's like I think this podcast would be cool to like get more of a backstory.
Yeah, because I'm sure a lot of people truly don't know where you started. And like when I first met you, 2 years ago, maybe almost 3, like I would have, seeing what you are now, like I wouldn't have ever guessed where the fuck it came from. So you don't have to go into the whole spiel, but whatever you feel like talking about, start from the beginning.
Well, I got a good question to start.
Yeah, what's up?
When did you? Because I feel like a stupid question would be like, when did you start playing like games or whatever? Because we all like played video games forever, right?
Of course.
But when did you start streaming? And a follow up question that could lead into it is like, when did you realize like, oh shit, like this is something I can do consistently and actually like turn a profit from it and it be like a legit thing,
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see. I think when I was playing a game called Combat Arms, there was a couple people on there that would. Well, I was recording my content throwing on YouTube.
What year was this?
Probably like 2009, 2010.
Okay, yeah.
And I was just talking a lot of shit.
Yeah, you still do.
Talk a lot of shit, and then laying some fools out. Just I don't know, just throwing stuff out there. Playing with friends, and then there's a program called OBS, and back in those days, like OBS now, if you look out on the computer, it's a nice program. Of course,
raise the mic a little higher just to make sure it's going good.
Okay, this stand right now.
They're good to go. Yeah, not to interrupt you.
But
talking about OBS.
Yeah, OBS, and it was the older OBS, so it looked like something that you get out of a trash can. I didn't know what it was, and I was streaming on that. And then around 2011, I guess, maybe I used a program called XSplit and streamed off on TV, and then that's back in the day. And I only did that for friends. And in 2012, League it was already getting a little popular, 2011, 12, and then Season 3 came along and shit just blew up.
So you always did PC gaming? Did you ever?
Yeah, oh no, as soon as I jumped on PC gaming, consoles for little kids.
Yeah.
So I'm going to put it out there.
Like me.
I'm gonna put, I mean, if you're having fun,
fair enough
whatever
it
you call
is,
it,
Having fun.
Yeah, having fun, because I mean, you get screwed. Like when you play on back in the day, maybe
true.
it's different now.
Yeah.
When you play on console, you might be able to get that FPS, but all the console players are switching or they're making them. From what I heard, Call of Duty using a PC, and then you can use your controller.
Yeah, that's what I have seen too. Yeah.
But overall, I mean, when I made that switch and I was playing computer, I was like, oh, this is it. And then when I made the switch from 60 hertz to 120 hertz, it was magical. I was like, oh, I'm never.
I feel like that's the difference between console and PC is like the frame rate and the graphics and just like the power, like how powerful and quick when it comes to like the games, especially when they get more technical and as the game progresses and difficulty and all the technicalities, within it. I feel like you need a stronger processor and all these different things matter when you're kind of stuck with an Xbox or PlayStation, wherever the hell. I just feel like it can't compete with, a computer that you can upgrade and things like that.
But even now, like even if you have a $5,000 computer, it's like Call of Duty is like running a goddamn wild fucking deer. It's just it's just like there's nothing you can do. You need to tweak this, maybe tweak that, and it's just a pain in the ass. But overall, it still feels good. But yeah, getting back to and in 2013, League blew up. I don't know if you guys know a guy named Faker. He came up, pulled up on everybody, won world championship. The game just blew up.
Is he American?
No, he's Korean. Ain't no American.
I forgot. Yeah, I forgot.
I heard you talking about the other day. Apparently, we don't got it like that.
Americans only care about talking to e-girls, getting DMs, and going out maybe getting something nice to eat.
Sounds
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
And,
Them e-girls.
Well, yeah, I a couple people posted my videos on Reddit, and then that's when I realized. Well, at first I was sitting there with Steady since I did YouTube around 2009, 2010, just throwing content up there, maybe a little following from what I used to play, and then I had a little amount of viewers. Someone gave me a shout out, so it jumped up to like 200. I was like, okay, let's do it. I was making a little bit of money. I didn't know what the hell I was doing. And that's when I moved to Virginia too.
Where are you from?
Florida.
Okay. Where in Florida?
Panhandle. Fort Walton Beach, Destin area, Pensacola.
Destin. Yeah, like the West Coast. West Coast of Florida.
Gulf Coast, yeah. Gulf Coast. Top left next to Alabama.
Oh, top left. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Okay.
And then, after I got that shout out, I was making a little income.
Yeah, got more momentum.
I was like, ooh, I'm making a couple bucks here. And then when League actually blew up in 2013, which was season 3,
This helped you grow.
I made a video. Everybody knows about it. It's the new video where I just went in and I played a champion because I got really angry at the game, and that's when I played a champion. I just go in there and say, "Fuck everyone! I'm gonna go steal your shit." If you know League of Legends, and I did that, and a lot of people tuned in. I had like 20, 30,000 people watch me. I was like, "Oh shit!" I didn't even know what to do. From like 200, and then once I realized I started making money, I just no life grinded.
Yeah.
I mean, just when I say no life grinding, we're talking about 20-ounce Red Bull. Probably not very wise, but
Yeah, I heard you're a big Red Bull guy.
yeah, I like Red Bull.
Yeah,
What's up?
we don't really fuck with Red Bull in the show.
Have you tried other energy drinks, or you just committed to Red Bull?
I tried that gasoline tasting ass Monster, but
Oh, damn.
Well, you're talking, or is it the original Monster, like the black and green one, or you tried like the newer ones? Because they've improved since
Because
then.
I haven't had a ton of Monsters either. I've only had the zero ones. I've had the white, which I really love.
Yeah.
I've had the orange, it's pretty good, and I've had the purple, not that memorable.
I don't know. Bring a sampler in here. I'll take a
Sampler.
Yeah.
Well, we'll have them here at Iron
we'll
Bill
definitely
Gym.
get you set up.
Well, definitely because have you ever had like cream soda? Like, do you know like Mr. Brown?
Oh, he tried it. He tried Griffin's the other day.
He did?
The cream soda. Yeah.
You like it?
Remember that American one? It was like red, white, and blue. I think you had a sip of it.
Because that one fucks if you like cream soda.
Yeah, I think you
I
had
don't
a
like
sip.
cream soda.
Yeah, you probably didn't
maybe,
like it then. I don't remember what face you
But
made.
what kind of flavors do you like?
Red Bull.
Red Bull. Only Red Bull.
I'm a big Coke guy.
Yeah.
Okay, then maybe the what's it
Bang.
called? The America or the Bang.
Or the Bang, yeah.
The Bang would probably be good, but yeah, we'll get you some. Yeah, we'll get you on
Trying to open
the
your eyes
Bangs
a little
and
bit.
Reigns. Yeah.
Well, so I guess getting back to like the beginning, the foundation, you were always playing pretty much around League of Legends. Like that's what you kept going. I'm sure you played a game here or there, but like League of Legends was your shit.
Yeah.
And that's how you like got so good at it, is because it was your
I mean,
shit.
it's 2020. I've been playing the game for 10 years, going on 11.
Yeah. Fuck.
And yeah,
He's a veteran.
And
in
when
the
you
game.
first, and this is part of the story that I know that a ton of people don't. When you first moved to Virginia, you didn't have it really going on, like behind the scenes of what people probably thought. Like you were living in a houseboat.
I was living in a houseboat. Thing looked like it got hit by 16 hurricanes.
I mean, this houseboat was the size of maybe like most people's bedroom total. Like so, the entire house.
It was I mean, yeah,
like the pontoon one, right? It wasn't like
the one
I
guess, yeah. It's just
it
like
wasn't huge.
You go to a trailer park.
Yeah.
And, it's kind of something like that, a little smaller.
And you stayed on that boat gaming all day. Well, eat, drink.
Yeah.
Not drink alcohol. Maybe
Red
I don't
Bull
know.
and Honey
But
Nut
Red Bull,
Cheerios.
I probably had a couple drinks at times. Yeah.
but fucking grinding on that houseboat.
Yep.
Like
If it was 20 degrees outside, it was 21 inside.
Man, that's how it was at like our old apartment. I'm probably to a worse extent, but I remember our apartment. It's a big difference. Like as it's getting colder now in the fall and winter.
Yeah.
Is like, with it being, I think the building was built in like the 20s, and so I mean, there's some renovations, but like when it was like, even 30s or 40s, like the brick around the building, of course, is freezing, and that just went right
seeps
inside.
right
So
through.
even if we got the heat on, it's like cold as shit. And if your arm briefly touches, your leg briefly touches like the floor, like the wall, it's like, oh fuck. Yeah.
we used to live in this place, just similar downtown on
Yeah.
First and Gray Street. And some winters when it got so fucking cold, snow would come in through our windows. Like we had cracks in our windows where they were just like fucked and
Dude,
old.
it still blows my mind though. Like we're only paying like an extra $150 a month for our rent,
Yeah.
and it's like so much more modern, so much more like amenities. I mean, I just feel
It is
like
nice.
it's just I mean, you've been to it. I mean, it's just like stupid though. Like, I mean, the rate we had for that one on by Carytown was nice, but it's like it's just not worth it. No. And I mean, I feel like some people almost search for those older buildings in like Richmond because like, oh, it's it's close to whatever, it has a look, and it's like, bro, I don't give a fuck about the historic shit.
How am I feeling?
yeah, it's just not worth it. Yeah.
So I guess getting back to the houseboat, how long were you on that? And did you sort of hit it off with League of Legends while you were still on that boat, or did you move on? Like, I guess starting off, from Reddit. Like once Reddit picked you up, like what happened after that?
Oh, so I mean, I just 20-ounce Red Bull, and I was just ready to go. I just needed energy. So.
And this was before Twitch, right?
No, this is I had to switch to Twitch because I'm on TV.
Because how long is, I mean, I'm sure Twitch has been around, but like when did Twitch really jump up big? Like, for example, like Facebook was like 08, 09, but it really jumped around like the 2010, 11 time.
I mean, I was watching stream. Like when I made the switch, I didn't go on Twitch at all. I was on TV around 2010, 2011. I don't know when they screwed everybody over because they screwed CLG over. They didn't pay him or something. I don't know exactly, but they didn't pay him, and I was like, oh man, I have to move to Twitch. So that's when I made my Twitch, and I guess it was the right call. And then, like I said, so 2013 is when it blew up.
Okay, so that's what. Okay, that's what I was thinking.
When
I feel like
blew up, and that's where everybody was. So
I feel like I heard about Twitch around 2014. Yeah, so around that time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Damn. And I guess after Reddit, you obviously doubled down on League of Legends. You started getting a following. I guess from what point when you sort of were you working another job? Were you working part time then, or what?
I was working under Shares business.
Okay, yeah.
She had like 3 or 4 or 5.
Gotcha.
And I just did some.
Just helping around here and there.
Yeah.
Whatever you're doing.
Bussin' boy. Boy.
Whatever.
Yeah. So, but I would stream at night, and then just.
And how many hours were you? Let people fucking know. How many hours were you putting into this shit?
Well, when everything when I saw the numbers, and I saw how much money I was making, I didn't give. I mean, it was sleep, eat, or don't eat, and just grind because I mean, at the time I probably was pretty depressed, and my outlet was playing video games, and I mean it helps, and not only that, I love playing. The game was good back then too. Yeah, I mean, now you got everybody fucking griefing, crying, little babies bursting. Yeah. There's so much different shit. It's dog shit. I mean, all I see is it's in a bad state. Yeah. But I still enjoy it. I do my own thing. I play my style, and
I guess you're known for having like the people that are Trick followers. Like you definitely stand apart. It seems like when I've read comments, questions from other people that follow you. You have your own style, your own way. Like you have the Trick way. Like you aren't like really, I guess, relatable. You are, but you aren't. You know what I'm saying? In your own way to other gamers and their style and just how crazy. You kind of are your attitude.
Clone. He's got his.
Yeah, exactly. Like you definitely got your own brand, I guess. Yeah. But so when you were working for Share a little bit here and there, doing that. You were putting in, 16, 18 hours worth of gaming, maybe? 14?
Yeah, I'd go until I was done.
Damn.
Until you had nothing left to give.
Literally.
Yeah.
I was like...
barely can press the power
Because I want people to know, because people that have probably played video games, they're like playing 4 or 6 hours a day. They think, I'm going to hit it big because I'm playing 4 or 6 hours a day. And they don't realize that motherfuckers like
numbers up.
We're putting up big numbers.
It's a little bit different now. There's a lot of different ways. Well, first off, I remember a streamer named Lyric saying, luck. So when somebody comes up to me and says, what can I do? It's like, I mean, you can be like Greek god and leech off other people.
Yeah.
You can be really goddamn good at the game. When I say really good, like cracked out, you get, you just start snapping, on everyone. You can be funny, entertainment. You get, and yeah. So when people do this, it's. It's
there's a hint of luck.
I don't have the fucking answer.
Yeah, I feel like what he said. Like there is kind of like I feel like three ways. You either are like stupid good, and that's why people like hear about you, or you do have that entertaining side where you might not even be worth a damn at the game, but people like enjoy watching you play or hearing what you say. Or there is that like aspect of just like luck going viral, or whatever it is.
And fortunately for you, I think most people think you're kind of funny, and then you maybe half shit, half good. I don't know what. You talk a lot of shit, so I think the cockiness like makes the gameplay that good.
I still shit on a bunch of youngsters. That's all I gotta say.
But I also want to hit on the luck part. But I would like to almost think, and this is me thinking because I've heard you when you got interviewed a while back by another company or whatever that, you know, you mentioned luck, and I was like, there's no way, because you put yourself in the opportunity to get caught or get seen by Reddit or whomever.
No,
like,
but, okay, well,
if you weren't gaming or if you weren't putting in the hours, you wouldn't have been
There's
seen.
so many like the social like YouTube people put highlights, clips, this and that. If you're known for playing a certain thing, a champion in league, that helps there. What was I about to say? I was about to say something.
Well, I like what you said, and we've touched on it before in other podcasts, and about just like, as long as you're putting in hours, you're passionate about something, there is a bit of luck as far as like, you know, when the opportunity actually, you know, flourishes into, you know, something successful. But it's like, it's the hours and work you're putting in that gets you the opportunity, or like opens your you know, chances for an opportunity, versus if you're just sitting on your ass, you're not posting your clips, or you're not, you know, putting in the hours or whatever, that you may not even have the chance to have that lucky opportunity.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And then, you know, even once you get that, you got to actually continue with it and turn it into something. And I think that's what TRICK2G's done.
Yeah.
Like, you ran with it. Versus a lot of people might get lucky and then just sit on their hands or get lazy with it, or, you know, now that they're making some money, they just, you know, don't post as often, don't try as hard, whatever it is, you know. So I think it's a combo of things.
For sure.
And another thing too is everybody in mama streams now. Like,
there's that.
You got little babies fucking streaming. It's just,
Probably really do have legit babies.
Come on, say something.
no, but you said something about posting clips. I think that if you're like a really good editor, really good. I mean, that would actually help. When it comes to feel how I feel about it, I wish I did. I mean, when I started streaming, I said I stopped doing my ways. I guess the game started like declining. I was starting to hate it, but mainly was my mental health, you know, and all the shit that, you know, all the hours I put in and how I was living my lifestyle was dog shit. So I mean, but yeah, I should have learned the ways of video editing when I had a chance.
Yeah, video editing's a weird thing too, because I mean, I've talked to, you know, Griffin about a lot about how I basically developed the skill of video editing at like 10, 11, just playing around doing stupid effects like lightsaber and keyframing. All these things I was looking up ended up teaching me a super valuable skill that people go to school for, and now I can make money doing it. But I'll tell you though, I've had a lot of people, when I was on this freelance website, you know, reaching out like, hey, can you edit these video game clips? Can you edit this for my Twitch, blah, blah. And I would just tell them like, no, like I don't feel comfortable doing it because I don't know what to look for. And I think that's an important thing. Like, as far as a video editor, like you would know, oh, this is how things should look because you watch those montages, those clips and things like that. But I was like, I'm not even going to take your money and then have to do all these revisions because I don't know what I'm looking at, you know?
Yeah, because watch it, like, let's say, for example, like one of your YouTube videos, like they're laid out, you know, they have like the energy, the vibe, and like the terminology of gaming in it. And somebody like me trying to edit it, I'm like, what the fuck are they talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's me because I be making shit up.
Which is the fucking, you know, that's why people fucking love you. But yeah, so you're out of the houseboat. You've started to make some money, and you're doing well for yourself. You start doubling down on it. At what point do people start reaching out to you about maybe working together, business opportunities outside of streaming, YouTube? Obviously, people, you know, maybe there are some simple-minded people that probably don't connect the dots of, hey, when I stream, I should just go ahead and literally post that stream to YouTube right after it, and then I can, you know, obviously get my reach bigger that way, and also maybe make some money off YouTube. So, like, when did you start, like, I guess getting some more opportunities to realize, oh, YouTube's going to be a huge profitable thing for me now?
Okay, so I was doing my ways. Like my main thing was at the time before like everything blew up was teaching the people how I play the game my way. Meaning, like if somebody starts new and plays the game and plays how they're supposed to play, it doesn't work because you're playing with 4 monkeys. You're in a zoo, and these monkeys are throwing shit at each other. So you have to like invest in yourself and put more into it, and that's how I kind of did my what I call TRICK2G my ways, and people like that. So I told them how I did it my way and try to carry the game. Yeah. And when I blew up on Twitch, I stopped doing that. And it's something that, of course, I probably regret. You know, and then maybe a few years later, and I stopped like altogether, not really posting anything because I was focused more on streaming. I was like, oh shit, I'm doing really good here. But I should have been doing both at the same time and focusing. But the thing is, you got to understand that, like me, like at the time, I'm a fucking bum. I'm not eating right. I'm not feeling right. The best thing I can do is turn my computer on and stream and make money.
Yeah. And how do you? It's good that you notice that you do need some sense of balance, because I think sometimes that can be like overlooked when you might be very successful in kind of one avenue and things are going in the right direction, but just because it is going in that right direction, sometimes you don't realize the other things that you're lacking in. So what did you see if you can expand on kind of like that situation? And is that when you started with the gym with Austin with fitness, or was it years later? And kind of when did you kind of make that transition and switch and notice that it was probably helping your entire life? Because I feel like fitness is something that's overlooked, and just as simple as just 30 minutes a day of exercise or something can really just add to everything. Mental, physical, your work.
All right, so I was putting like I was streaming about 34, not streaming 34 hours. I was up for about 34 hours to 40 hours. Like, I mean, I would stream. I'd get off. I'd play.
Between what time frame? Because you can't be up 30 hours in a day.
Yeah, I was up 30.
What 20?
Right, so
you mean straight? I thought you meant
straight.
Well, okay. Because I was like, there's 24 hours in a day. I was like trying to do the math.
Okay. Well, also give some background story to this. I guess your first house that you moved into, you had a studio, a gaming studio.
Yeah, I had a nice little gaming studio.
And then he had a bunk bed, like literally
Right
could live
beside
in.
it,
Like
yeah.
it was almost like a mini house you could live in, built outside of his house.
The house.
Oh, outside of his house.
Outside of his, it was like a garage.
I didn't even live in the house.
Yeah.
About bigger than maybe about the size of this.
Yeah,
this room, and had a bed, a fridge, a kitchen,
Nice.
bathroom, shower. I mean,
It was just like a little
lived in it.
garage too.
Yeah,
Nice.
gaming.
So, but yeah. So, what's the question?
You're talking about it was basically
like breaking fitness. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
When
so
you
yeah,
make a
I was
change,
I was putting in hours. So I would
okay.
stream,
Stupid hours. Yeah.
stay up, play, and then stream again without
Sleeping. Or
without
whatever, yeah.
sleeping, and I was doing that every other day. I mean, my hands, like even now I'm wearing the tape, but I was playing when I was at my 30th hour. I had to move my hand. That's how bad it was. And not only that, I wasn't eating good. I was just guzzling Red Bulls.
Yeah.
And I got to the point where I was just done. I was just like mentally just drained.
Yeah.
Burnt the fuck out. I was
for
grinding. And this was like three years ago.
Yeah.
And when it got to that point, as like Christmas came along, I was like, I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do. I decided to dip into fitness, and then around like March of like 2 years ago, maybe 2.5 years ago, I tried it out. I went into the Laburnum
What
Gold
made
Gym.
you think of fitness? Did you just think, okay,
Well,
my body feels rough, like let's do that?
Oh
or
man, I was
see something or
I mean, Lord of the Rings, that fucking guy, that little.
Gollum.
God, is that his name?
Oh, yeah, you were looking
That's
like
how
Precious.
yeah. So
yeah.
that's the thumbnail right there. You put my face on it. There you go. So that's me right there going in there, and I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. Yeah. I didn't, and then it took some time. I went in and watched YouTube videos and what I should focus on. Posture was main thing. I mean, my back was. I tell you, when I sit there every day.
Well, that's what I was gonna ask.
Man.
I was like, okay, I get the hand thing, but I was like, your back's probably.
It was. Yeah. I had to sit at an angle.
It looked like a folded chair.
It was bad.
He showed me this picture where he was outside in like a sidewalk. You had your hair dyed or some shit, and you were bent over, like jacked up. It was years ago, obviously.
I mean, I still have a little head, frontal head thing. But yeah, I don't know. I just looked at YouTube content and then focused. Friend sent me a workout.
Yeah.
And then I got tired of that shit. I was like, well, I'm not going to get anywhere.
Yeah.
Then I went in and did some HIIT. Then he gave me some pre-work because I needed some fucking something to boost me up, and I was fucking puking when he gave me shit.
What'd you give him?
The DMHA.
Yeah.
The Red Apple,
Red Apple,
or was it a formula older than that?
No, it was that.
Oh, it was Red Apple.
Okay.
And then
nice. Hit him hard.
then I got burnt out from that. Then I needed more, and then that's when I was like, man, I need help doing this and that. But I kind of wish, like what we're about to be doing now.
Yeah.
With the plan, I was like, man, this is what I need. This is what I need. This is what I need.
Well,
I wish he was like when the video editing, when we do that. I wish he was more like when he had this business side.
Yeah.
Worked out a little bit better because it would have been easier if he was just like, here's this is what I want.
Well, I think it's so nice now, and I think even with Gymflo stuff, I feel like the ideas in there and the passion's 100% there. It's just sometimes you just need a little bit of structure, and I think in a lot of different aspects. Like you might know what you're doing with, one field, for example, like gaming or whatever. You know what you're doing with like your supplements. Yeah. But sometimes you need assistance to kind of get things structured or to keep someone on you or get someone on like a kind of regimen or something. So I think with the gym being open, not only has it been great for making consistent content, keeping things on track, having a schedule with Gymflo, but then I think for you, I remember once we opened this place and you were in here, you were basically like our first member. And you were super consistent. You've fallen off the past few weeks, but with a kid, there's a lot of things to handle.
No excuse.
But it's no excuse. I like that you said that. So I'm glad that that we've been a good kind of reason to be like, okay, the gym's here. We're here. It's like there's really no excuse to kind of BS about it. And I think the more structure you can kind of have with it, with having a program, having set days, having whatever, it's kind of like, okay, there's no more fucking around. There's no more excuse. Like, it's all, like, there for you. The convenience is there for you. So you just got to get up, out of bed, get here, and get it done.
And make it in the door, literally.
Yeah. But it is easy, though, when you don't have necessarily, a program to be like, oh, I don't know what to do. And then, next thing you know, you're just making shit up. You're dicking around.
That gets my head.
But once you have something there, boom, you got to get it done. Especially if you even put a time restriction, shorten up your rest time. It's like, boom, Sometimes people just need... especially if it's not your jam or it's not your like top passion, it's hard to like get things done without someone behind you pushing you.
Yeah,
for sure.
So it's good to have the gym now here, to have Gymflo built into the gym. I mean, it's all here. It's baby fed
coming together.
I was when I used to do the protein shakes back when I first started, I did the muscle mass.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting there 2 scooping like I'm like the scoop for that big.
A thick boy.
And I'm probably like 150 pounds. And I'm sitting there double scooping. I didn't know there's like 1,200 calories in there.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sitting there just chugging them.
Tasting
I
good,
was
too.
like, oh, my God, man. Like, when it came to diet,
You put on too much too fast, or?
No. I mean, like, I didn't.
You probably wasn't eating to begin with.
Oh, you just burned
most
through
of the time.
it.
You were probably
I didn't know. I had no clue, man.
Yeah, nutrition's a tricky one.
Yeah.
I feel like, when I started, I'm sure everyone's like the same deal. It's like, you're like starting to get a feel for what you should do workout-wise. Like, okay, but then you're like, oh, God, there's nutrition. I know nothing about that. And so it's like a whole learning process with that. Yeah, but
I will say, just getting moving for most people, and I'm sure, hopefully people that are watching this want to know about your story and how you got started. You just took the step just to get moving, and then after that, we started to figure out your meals and stuff like that. For most people, just get your body moving.
Perfect. Yeah, just get moving.
Even if you eat a little bit of shit, whatever, just get your body moving, and then focus on. Once you get that nailed down, then you can focus on what you're eating.
I feel like it's easier than ever to be active, be fit now. There's home workouts. There's, obviously all these different programs you can follow for free on Instagram. Just look up, hashtag home workout, hashtag arm workout, whatever it is. Boom, thousands. Easy, free, whatever. There's like almost no excuse.
100%.
I think people just get beat by their mind. I mean,
it's hard to start something, especially if you have no experience. You don't know what you're doing. You've never done it. You feel uncomfortable.
Yeah.
You're overweight. You don't want to go into a gym. You feel embarrassed, whatever it is.
Yeah.
And so I think, but just getting started, just doing something. It's kind of like, I don't know. It's like we talked about with the gaming thing. It's like if you never start doing something, you're never going to get anywhere. You're just going to be just in the same position you were. Months down the later, you're going to be like, damn, I'm still here. Months down the road, you got to start somewhere, and eventually those steps add up, and they look like miles,
Hell yeah. Well, I guess we talked a little bit more about, like, I guess you're transitioning into fitness from your peak. And I remember meeting you sort of during that time, and things weren't going so well on Twitch and with your YouTubes and all your social media platforms and stuff like that. And, it was just because you were burning yourself out. You were running yourself into the ground. So now that you've sort of got a little bit of a balance back, obviously things are doing a whole lot better for you. You're streaming, you got pretty consistent YouTube content going out, sponsorships, blah, blah, blah. You got now a kid, old pappy. And so what are some things that streaming and stuff has gotten you to be able to do? I mean, obviously you've traveled a ton. I mean, where are some cool places you've traveled with streaming?
I didn't really... I haven't left the country.
But you go to California, TwitchCon.
Yeah, to California. I've been to a couple of world events when they had them here in America. Let's see, I checked out New York. Other than that, it's just been mainly sitting in one spot. I actually did move when I thought I was tired of this place. When the mental wasn't going so well, I ended up moving to California for about 8 months. and realized that I just burnt a lot of money. But yeah, living over there.
California's just too expensive. I have a friend that's
is.
like blowing like $4,000 a month for the same size apartment I have. I'm
Holy
like,
shit.
Yeah, it's not worth it. But yeah, I mean, other than that,
Damn.
nothing. No overseas or anything like that.
So when somebody gets into gaming, they get into streaming. I guess some questions that I saw that got sent to the Instagram was like some people were asking like how do you get the following, like I guess like you have, obviously it takes time, but like how do you start? And obviously we've hit on a few notes like just being
a lot of
consistent
people asking how do you start,
Okay,
but
so-
like, we
and
gotta
stuff
talk
like that. But
about
like what are you're the streamer? Tell us how you would start if you had to restart.
I mean, like I said, how would I start?
Yeah, if you had to restart from scratch today, how would you probably go about it?
I mean, I'd play what I played, what I was best at. You know, what I was. I'd play what I was best at, and probably work on my video editing.
Yeah, video editing.
And just make that make it look way too good. you
Hell
know?
yeah. Because most people can't afford an editor on top of you know gaming, working, whatever. So being a one man band, right?
Yeah,
I was about to say one man show, one man band.
I was about to say one trick pony. I was like, no, opposite of that. Yeah.
Learning how to do things so you can make things look better than they are.
Save
Really blow
money.
yourself
Kind of
up.
like a montage type. Try to
Yeah.
post that out. I'm like, oh, somebody sees it. Oh man, this is clean.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
It's like,
You want to catch eyes quick, and make them share it.
For sure. So what other questions that sort of pop up besides some like dumb ones? Because we got quite a few dumb.
Well, I got one that's kind of interesting, and I'll kind of tie two together. One is like, do you ever get tired of streaming? And I think this one ties in together. Is it tiring to be a streamer and having to work out every day? And I know you don't work out every day, but the days you do work out, like, is it hard basically balancing both as far as like time wise?
I wouldn't say it's really not that hard. I mean, if I'm eating right and healthy, I mean, it's a different type of energy than before when I used to. But yeah, I wouldn't say I was getting tired of it because I'd rather just stream and forget the day for about 16 hours and wasn't even working out. But overall, with the kid, like I'm 6 to 8 hours before I even like my day is going on. I'm doing things and I'm not streaming, so I may not be 100% when it comes to like energy wise, but I'm still feeling it. Other than that, I mean, yeah, it's not that bad.
Where D-Pump comes in.
Yeah.
Plug. But how often do you go to the gym? That was another question. That kind of ties
I mean, I
in.
try to go every day.
Okay.
But I do sometimes take a day off. Like, I mean,
Probably like 5 to 7 days.
Yeah,
5
to 7 days. Yeah.
Okay. Let's see what we got. Oh, they want a body transformation before and after. After is on. We're making progress right now. Y'all aren't ready. Y'all aren't ready for the trick transformation.
The day of reckoning.
Yeah, trick 3D. That's what it's gonna be. Let's see. Man, can't think of these. How many keyboards have you broke?
Yeah, give a good
I told him
estimate.
that should be an exercise. We put a keyboard to like a cable, attachment. Just smash. Work the.
I think about 20. Not
20?
That much.
Oh, damn. Yeah. I feel like I don't know if there's any other big standout question.
Did you see a lot of hairline ones in there?
Yeah, a lot of
there's quite a
hairline
few.
ones. One about
Those are
you
the
being a
losers
dog.
right there.
Yeah, things like that. Here's one, because I have no clue what this phrase even is. How did Trick come up with the phrase decane?
Some guy was getting his ass beat playing a certain champion named Nasus. He's a dog. That's where the
dog question.
Yeah, that's the dog question. So Nasus is a champion in League of Legends. He's a dog. And then he was playing this other champion that pretty much just bends him over and smacks him. And that's exactly what happened. I said at level 2, he's going to die at the start of the game. He died. Later on in the game, he comes and just beats the shit out of the guy that whooped his ass in the early game, and that's when I call it decane.
DK?
DK, put it down.
Hell yeah. Well, I guess since there are questions worth a ton of value in there, there's a lot of
a lot of fuckery.
Yeah. So with streaming, there's been a lot of other good things besides just making money, making a living, providing a future for your family and you and people around you. But like, you've been able to help a lot of people with charities and shit like that. You've been on like,
Oh yeah,
for example,
you mentioned that a lot
that's
to me.
definitely probably like the best thing.
Yeah.
It's just being able to help other people. Like we're definitely gonna do Toys for Tots. I was telling Austin,
Yeah.
I'm gonna talk to my manager and like, share we can use this maybe if we can get all the toys sitting here, do something together. I mean,
I'd love to do something for that we can do for the gym and just connect. Yeah, any way we can raise more money and do more for the community, I think that'd be awesome.
but we raised about last two Christmas like 20,000 every year.
That's
so,
phenomenal.
I want to continue to do that, and we've done stuff for you got hurricanes, you got the
SPCA.
Yeah, the Richmond SPCA.
Yeah.
When it comes to mental health, that's definitely one of the important things because like I know I can relate.
Yeah.
I'm not no doctor. I always talk about this stuff when it comes, when we talk about fitness, but it definitely helps.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Hell yeah. Other than that, what are some future plans that you have? Like I saw people asking how long were you planning on gaming for, streaming, and stuff like that. Like, you plan on streaming forever or what?
I'm gonna go until I stroke out online, baby. Yeah.
Ain't nobody taking DK away, baby.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna be 60 beating all these little punks. I'll be trashing them.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be taped up, dog.
If he duct taped all up.
Robot
when I'm
hands.
60, I'll probably look like I'm 40. I might start getting the gray hairs. So.
Yo, well, we seen that remember we took that pic?
Oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
Looks like he's got out of prison.
Great.
That's TRK Boomer emote.
Shit. So other than that, I mean, I guess. Do you have any other goals, or what are some of the things you want to chase after besides streaming and gaming? Does anything else?
The main thing is just the structure of everything, and not wasting one single time. Today I woke up, I did not want to get up.
Yeah, I mean,
I
talk
sat
about
in
it.
bed for an
I'm
extra
sure a ton
2
of people
hours.
feel the same way.
Got girlfriend wanted. I told her, she was nagging at me, and she was like, "Ain't you're supposed to wake up first and take the baby?" I was like, "Why didn't you wake up? Why didn't you wake up?
It is a two-person team,
right?
Yeah,
and I just want to get to 100%. Right now, I feel like when I'm streaming at 20%, so there's a lot of room to get filled in. And just taking my time. That's why, when I get on this and I start recording this content, I want to be 100%.
Do you have any fitness specific goals in mind? Or is it
I'm
kind of
every
general?
time I go and see a trainer and, they talk about these fitness goals. It's like, look, man, I was fucking Golem from fucking, what do you call it? So you tell me anything is good, getting lean.
I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Like, I don't really have a goal anymore to, like, get bigger. I mean, of course, if I get bigger, that's a plus.
Yeah.
I just want to get better. Like, with whatever I'm doing, whether it's my lifts, the way I look, the way I perform, I just want to all around get better.
Broad
sure,
overall
that's just
improvement's fine,
a good goal, just becoming better every day. And I love the fact that you hit on, like, not feeling like working out today, because I'm sure a ton of people that watch this and that follow you feel the same way. They're like, oh, I don't feel like it. Even though I'm motivated, I see Trick's video talking about working out and this now. I want to get motivated, but I must be the only one going through these feelings. I don't feel motivated. I don't feel like it. How do I break through that?
Yeah, push through that.
I'm sure that you've been through some days, and obviously today's one of those where you just like really don't feel like it, but you just got to get in and just get your body moving a little bit,
Yeah. Oh yeah. Like today, I mean, I was like, I was like, man, maybe I'll just take today off. I did the hip circles, did the squats, and then did the squats, and then it's fine. Yeah, it's not bad. Hit deep pump.
Yeah, deep pump. Yeah.
So, but I guess chiming in on that real quick, and we were, I guess, fortunate to be able to link up together and obviously talk about supplements. And you tried one of our older pre-workouts that we don't continue making anymore, and we talked about coming out with the exclusive Deep Pump, which is a pre-workout that we've helped created and had your own particular exclusive flavor to it, which is Boosted Burst, because everybody out there is trying to get boosted.
Which is like a Starburst type flavor. It's very good.
And so far, it's a great pre-workout. I mean, people that have tried it have really enjoyed it and keep coming back for it for sure. What are some things that, like, I guess, besides, obviously energy and focus and pump, like, it usually kicks you in the ass, usually gets me fired up. I've been taking it the past, 3 or 4 weeks straight now. It's just a product that I think it's a complete pre-workout, something that would help a lot of people get motivated,
and
get
I feel
focused.
like not even from a, I feel like a lot of even gamers nowadays are taking an energy or type stimulant product anyway. And I feel like, with this being a 2-scoop serving, even if you're not going for a workout, you don't want heavy tingles, pump, whatever. I feel like just 1 scoop has the benefit of flavor, has the benefit of some energy and kick like that. So it's not something that you have to take only if you're lifting or only if you're like a super intense, experienced lifter. It doesn't have to be, one or the other. Yeah. I mean, it can be for multiple uses.
I had a viewer that bought a tub and he did 2 scoops and he bought Tyler ones too. I was like, hold on. I was like, do you like take like this stuff all the time? And he's like, no. And he took the, I guess, certain amount and ended up in ER.
Oh,
Nice.
Thought he was stroking out. That's when you go one scoop.
Yeah, and that's why we tiered it like a 2-scoop pre-workout. So you can start with one. Obviously, read the instructions, guys and gals.
Yeah.
Read the instructions, assess your tolerance, start with 1 scoop, and if you feel like you're more advanced, you can bump up to 2. But that's why we created it a 2-scoop. So for people that aren't ready for that full serving.
and a
take
small,
half.
like, especially if you 2-scoop it, the beta-alanine will give you a slight tingle, a little bit of like a slightly flushed feeling, but that's not to be alarmed about. It's not super serious. It's not, it's super normal. And all that really beta-alanine does is it helps reduce fatigue and things like that. So it's good for like working out. But really, if you just take 1 scoop, you shouldn't get much of that feeling. It's really only if you 2-scoop it. And the caffeine in here isn't overly intense either. So even if you did 2-scoop it, you shouldn't end up in the ER. But start with 1 scoop if you're not super experienced, and you'll be good to go. But the flavor is really great. I'd say if it was 1 scoop, maybe like 6 to 8 ounces. If it's 2 scoops, that like 10 to 12 ounces, it seems like a good range. And
Flavor's knockout.
flavor's killer,
For sure.
really good.
Well, no more needing to dive into the products. I mean, you can check them all out on the site, and the link will be down in the description below.
Code?
Learn more about it. Code STEM, obviously, during this show to save 25% off, making it a $30 pre-workout.
$30 pre-workout. That's good.
30. I mean, literally, great fucking price and product.
Yeah.
Well, let's dive into these questions so we can polish this off. We got some more work to do today. This is Barstool's Answer the Internet questions as fucked up as you are.
So it's stupid questions, meant to not be taken too seriously. Have a little fun with.
A little bit of fun.
But
We're gonna see what we come out with. I'm gonna go ahead and flip mine first.
Okay.
So this is Poll the Internet. Would you rather be blind or dickless? All right. I'm going blind. There's no way there's no way I'm walking around like a Ken doll.
yeah, I feel like even though I'm not using my dick all day, I feel like going dickless would just be a big conflict.
Might as well not live.
I mean, I just gotta learn.
I
gotta
wouldn't
learn
say
what?
that, but
Braille.
Yeah, for sure. I was about to say.
Yeah.
I was about to say.
Yeah.
What are we learning how to do?
I'm just gonna be rolling with Audible all day in my ears.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm going blind for sure.
You'll be the first. You'll be the first Twitch streamer.
I would have to.
blind Twitch
You
streamer.
can't be a dickless 2G.
Yeah, D. Kane would be a D gone. You wouldn't want that.
Shit. All right, go ahead and flip yours.
Poll the internet. Would you rather have an outie belly button or an uncircumcised dick?
Hold on. So uncircumcised dick or an outie button?
How far is it taken out?
Uncircumcised.
Yeah, uncircumcised.
So like
you
anteater.
got your foreskin.
You got the anteater. The
Yeah,
anteater.
you got the anteater. Yeah. I'm going with the outie belly button. Whenever I'm seeing porn, I'm a little creeped out.
The anteater.
Yeah, that's what it looks like, man. I swear, I talked to Maddie about this before too, like years ago, because I'm like, I feel like if I was a girl, right, we're in the mood, blah,
Yeah.
blah, you're going down,
You're like, "Whoa,
and
what's
then he
that?"
whips that thing out. I'm going to be like, I actually got to go right now. Like, I'm not
What is
touching
that?
that thing. Yeah, that thing looks gross, man.
Yeah, I wouldn't know what to do either, but
No offense to uncircumcised dicks
for sure.
out there.
Good for you, but no, I'm having to go big ass belly button.
Yeah.
All right, my turn. All right, Poll the internet. Would you rather sit on a cake and eat a dick? Or B, sit on a dick and eat a cake?
Hold on.
So you rather...
A is sit on a cake and eat a dick, or sit on a dick and eat a cake?
Oh shit!
You rather sit on a cake?
I'm so glad you got.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's no really good answer.
Yeah.
But which one would you rather
I'm probably
do?
sitting on the cake. I don't want a dick in my ass. No.
I'm doing.
Yeah, I'll
I'm
do it. I'm gonna have to go with A.
I mean,
man.
it didn't say how long you have to eat it.
All right,
done.
54% of Barstool readers chose B.
Which is
Sit on a dick.
shit. Well, those are some pretty
was a
exciting.
good
Those are
ending,
good
yeah.
cards. Good, exciting cards today. Well, Trick, thank you for coming on, my man.
Hey, yeah.
And
Yeah, it's good to hear that.
yeah, and if it,
25% off, guys. Code
Yeah,
STEM.
Code STEM.
code STEM,
Grab some deep pump.
get pumped up, get focused,
get rocking and rolling. Well, guys, that's it for today's show. And if you want to follow us, or obviously, yes, give us a follow. All of our social media accounts will be in the description below.
Yep.
Have any questions, drop them in the comments. Like, share, subscribe, and we will see y'all next time. We're out of here.
All right, peace. I got baby duties.
Later.
Hey.